So last week, John Cena came out to this ring, and he issued me a challenge. He called me out to a match at Tables, Ladders, and Chairs for the WWE title. Well, I'm here to announce that I have accepted that challenge. But Cena, you've got it all wrong. With the Shield having my back, in no way will that tarnish my legacy. I will do whatever it takes to capture the WWE Championship from you and bring it back where it belongs, around the waist of the dead man. What do you think you're doing interrupting me in the middle of my promo? I gotta be honest, Taker. At first, the thought of having you join the Shield was very tempting. And in fact, for a while, it seemed like a very good idea. But in reality, ever since you've joined the Shield, you haven't really been carrying your weight, unless we've been out here to help you. At No Way Out, we helped you win the WWE Championship, but at Survivor Series, when you had John Cena one-on-one to yourself, you couldn't win the match unless you had the Shield watching your back. And at this point, you seem more like dead weight to the Shield. I mean no disrespect to your legacy, but it seems as if old age has caught up with you. So to cut straight to the point, it's over, Undertaker. You're officially banished from the Shield. What's up, YouTube? This is Mathis97, and welcome to my WWE 2K14 Universe Mode. This is episode number 63, and we're here with Monday Night Raw. How's everybody doing? I know I'm doing great, so let's get into the match card. We got Daniel Bryan taking on Tensai, Caitlyn, Oksana, and Lita facing each other in a triple threat match. RVD, Curtis Axel, and Big E Langston facing off in another triple threat match. R-Truth versus Dolph Ziggler, and Alberto Del Rio versus John Cena in the main event. Champion versus champion there. And of course, that R-Truth versus Ziggler match is Falls Count Anywhere. No disqualifications. That's pretty big. Caitlyn wins the triple threat, and Curtis Axel pins RVD in his triple threat match. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and get into the matchup. Daniel Bryan versus Tensai. But of course, as we just saw moments ago, the Shield have turned their backs on The Undertaker. They've kicked him out of the Shield. And what does this mean for the future, not only of the Shield, but what does this mean for the future career of The Undertaker? And we know he's heading into TLC to face John Cena for the WWE Championship, but this has got to completely throw the dead man for a loop, because now, you know, he may have been expecting the Shield to have his back in that matchup. You know, if things for some reason went south and, you know, John Cena may have been, you know, on the verge of victory, the Shield could have always came in and attacked Cena and bought Taker some time. But now Taker, he's all by himself, and you know, he had joined together with the Shield back around No Way Out, and the fact that he has, you know, been kicked out of the group this quickly is kind of surprising. But I mean, Roman Reigns did bring up a good point. Really, Undertaker hasn't been carrying his weight. I mean, you know, the Shield helped him win the title at No Way Out, and then Taker went on and lost the title at Survivor Series, and no, he just hasn't really lived up to his end of the deal, so to speak. At least that's what the Shield seems to believe. So we'll have to see where this progresses to heading into TLC. But right now we have Tensai one-on-one with Daniel Bryan. Of course, we know that Tensai and Brodus Clay, Tons of Funk, will be teaming up to take on the Primetime Players in a Tornado Tables match on the TLC pre-show, and the winner of that will become the #1 contenders for the tag team titles at the Royal Rumble. So big implications are lined up for that matchup. But here, Tensai, he's got a good opportunity to build momentum for his team leading into that confrontation. And then, of course, we've also got Daniel Bryan right here, who, you know, after what went down at on the Survivor Series pre-show, really he's just kind of been getting buried by Paul Heyman. Heyman just putting up opponent after opponent for Bryan to face. And now he's got, you know, the big man Tensai right here tonight. Of course, last week, Daniel Bryan had a matchup against Batista in a match where Batista pulled out a steel chair, brass knuckles, and Curtis Axel even came down and interfered in the match. So really just a lot went down last week and, you know, was really working against Daniel Bryan. But I'm sure Daniel Bryan, you know, we know that he's going to be facing Brock Lesnar in the future, but for now, you know, at TLC, he doesn't really have plans, so he's probably looking for a rematch against Batista, because, I mean, the past 2 matches Bryan and Batista have had against each other haven't really been that fair. I mean, the first one, it was Batista coming down to the ring after Bryan had already competed in a grueling match against Curtis Axel. So, and then, of course, you know what happened last week. There was just a bunch of chaos, a big dropkick off the top rope from Daniel Bryan there. And now Tensai counters and ducks behind Daniel Bryan here, but Bryan takes him down with a nice snapmare. And now Tensai delivers a punch right to the gut of Daniel Bryan. You know, Tensai, he's, you know, lately we've actually been seeing a bit more of a technical side of Tensai. You know, out of the two, Tensai's probably more of a technical style of wrestler out of Tons of Funk, because Brodus Clay, you know, more of the power offense kind of guy, and while Tensai, you know, he's got power behind him as well. He has, you know, he knows a bit more, I would like to think his arsenal is a bit more in-depth than Brodus Clay's is, and as we can see right here, taking Daniel Bryan down with a nice neck breaker there. But yeah, this is episode 63, which means the TLC pay-per-view is indeed coming up. We got one more episode of Raw, and this is, you know, the second to last week before the pay-per-view, so right about the middle of the month. And oh, what the heck? Tensai get that green mist. Just what was that? Tensai just spat some green mist right into the eye of Daniel Bryan, and now Bryan's probably, you know, been blinded temporarily here, as big slam there from Tensai takes Bryan out. And now Tensai, look at this. Oh, takes him down with a nice choke, like a sit-out powerbomb with a chokehold, like a choke-out powerbomb? I don't know. Sit-out choke bomb? I don't even know what to call it. But Tensai now, man, whatever that mist was, now, oh, he's got more of it now. Now putting it on his hand. And now Tensai, oh, just ramming the hand with the mist right in the face of Daniel Bryan. Maybe looking to try and have Daniel Bryan pass out here, and now he sweeps out the legs. There's a cover, and right in the middle of the pinfall, we got to get a replay. I mean, come on, whoever's timing these replays sure doesn't know what they're doing, as that's a 3 count. And Tensai has beaten Daniel Bryan, and now with that mist, that strange mist, we haven't seen Tensai use that before. Could that possibly come in handy this, well, not this Sunday, but next Sunday at TLC when he takes on, when he teams with Brodus Clay to take on the Primetime Players? But really, ever since Tensai pulled out that mist, Bryan was just blinded. And really, that was just an unfair advantage for Tensai. And now, as you can see here, this finisher, I mean, in the end, just using more mist to just cause Daniel Bryan to pass out. And now, wait a minute, what the hell? What the hell, the Undertaker? The lights have just gone out. Now the Undertaker, he's got Daniel Bryan by the throat. And a choke slam to Daniel Bryan. And the Undertaker, well, Tensai had left the ring after winning the match. Bryan was trying to get back to his feet, and only to be chokeslammed. So this is just more bad news for Daniel Bryan, as now the Undertaker delivering a chokeslam. I mean, Bryan, he just, you can't cut this man a break. Just, you know, bad break after bad break for Daniel Bryan. But now we're going to move on to this next matchup, which is Falls Count Anywhere, R-Truth versus Dolph Ziggler. And I mean, Ziggler, man, you know, he's been looking for that push. He's been looking for that push here in Universe Mode. And he's had 2 opportunities to face R-Truth, and on both occasions he lost, one of them having The Rock in his corner, and he still managed to lose the match to R-Truth. So, you know, following that loss, he basically went into the locker room earlier today, went up to R-Truth and said, yo, you know I can beat you, I just want one more opportunity. Falls count anywhere. So we'll see if Ziggler can get the job done here tonight. But if he loses, I mean, what is next for Dolph Ziggler? If he loses to Truth here again, he's really going to get knocked right back down the card. I mean, this is really his one last opportunity, potentially, to line himself up for a main event spot here on Monday Night Raw. But Dolph Ziggler, he's ready He's amped up, he's fired up, he's ready to go one-on-one with R-Truth here. Falls count anywhere, which means no disqualification. There can be pinfalls inside the ring, outside the ring, over at the ramp, in the crowd, you know, at a McDonald's, down the road, it doesn't matter. Falls count anywhere. I mean, if the game would allow that, it could really happen anywhere. They could go across, you know, go to a different country, falls count anywhere, it doesn't matter. That's just the type of environment that this matchup is. So, you know, anything can happen in a falls count anywhere match. But, yeah, like I was saying, Ziggler, he needs this match. He needs this victory if he wants to try to, you know, make himself a legitimate threat in the main event title picture. Well, maybe not even just the title picture, just in the main event picture. Right now, I'd have to say Ziggler's probably, you know, a win here could, you know, line him up for a nice United States Championship opportunity at this point in time. Because, I mean, the U.S. title division's actually been picking up some new contenders here. Of course, we've always had Cesaro. Now, he has been getting victories recently. We know in the triple threat on main event a few weeks ago, actually, it was a Fatal 4. What am I saying? He got a victory. So, I mean, Cesaro, you know, like I said, he's been getting the victories. We have Swagger and Del Rio right now competing for the title. Curtis Axel, of course, is in that division as well. R-Truth possibly, you know, could see a future in the U.S. title division. So, I mean, Ziggler would just kind of be one more name to that list. I mean, I guess RVD is also kind of hanging around there, so RVD is also another contender. Zack Ryder as well. But, as we can see, Dolph Ziggler, big splash right there in the corner, taking R-Truth down and out. And now, oh, nice block of the punch, and R-Truth delivers one of his own. And now Truth, look at this, back suplex right on the back of the neck of Dolph Ziggler, taking him down. And now a leg drop right there from R-Truth, right across the face of Dolph Ziggler. And now Truth looking for maybe a reverse suplex here. But no, Ziggler counters, and Ziggler gonna deliver a suplex of his own. What a move there by Dolph Ziggler. And now R-Truth, look at this, running bulldog out of the corner there, taking Ziggler down. And Truth now, he's going to pick him up. What could he be looking to do here? He's got him up, maybe looking to drive him down with a power slam. And now R-Truth begins to build momentum. Look at this, running off the ropes, doing a little juking and jiving here. And R-Truth, leg drop once again to Dolph Ziggler. And now there's a cover, 1, 2, no, a kick out this time from Ziggler. And now blocks a punch. And now it could be Ziggler's turn to mount some offense here. Nice move, raking the eyes, but Truth counters with an elbow, and now a jawbreaker right there from R-Truth. And Truth now picks up, nope, counter from Ziggler, nice elbow right to the face. And now Ziggler, look at this, got him up on his shoulders, and gutbuster right there, taking R-Truth down to the mat. And now Ziggler could be getting the victory off that one, hooks the leg, 1, no, kick out by R-Truth, not even a 2 count, Truth manages to kick out. And now I got to try to fight back a sneeze here. Nice move there, taking him down. Nice move there from Dolph Ziggler. And now R-Truth, big swinging neck breaker, takes Ziggler down right on the back of his head. And now R-Truth runs off the ropes. And oh, look at this, a spinning elbow, the lie detector. That could be it. Truth hooks the leg. 1, 2, no, another kick out by Ziggler. Manages to kick out there, survive the lie detector. And now R-Truth, look at this, abdominal stretch locked in, just trying to wear Ziggler out here. But Ziggler, can he fight out of this? As we can see, R-Truth really just wrenching back there on the abdominal stretch. Ziggler may have to tap out here, but even if not, R-Truth doing a very good job of trying to wear Ziggler out here right now. And Truth, nope, Ziggler fights out of it. Ziggler takes him down with a hip toss. And now Ziggler, oh, maybe setting him up for the zigzag here as he picks him up. Oh, big drop kick right to the back of the head of R-Truth. Now Ziggler, he's just waiting, just biding his time, waiting for Truth to get up. And look at this, a zigzag! Zigzag from R-Truth, or from Dolph Ziggler to R-Truth. 1, no, what the? R-Truth kicks out, just kicks out of the zigzag at 1. Wow, what a shocker right there from R-Truth. Manages to, you know, show a bit more resolve than I thought he had. But he manages to kick out there. And now R-Truth maybe, oh, nope, counter from Ziggler into a nice jawbreaker. And oh, went for a drop kick, but Truth would have none of that. And now R-Truth is picking Ziggler up, look at this. And the little Jimmy connects. And that could be it. Dolph Ziggler could be out cold. 1, 2, 3. No! Ziggler kicks out now. So now it is Ziggler's turn to kick out of a finisher. And now, super kick! Super kick right to the jaw. That's got to be it. Dolph Ziggler, if he can just cover him. Truth is knocked out cold. That's it, folks. It's over. 1, 2, 3. Ziggler has done it. Dolph Ziggler has defeated R-Truth. He has connected with the super kick, and that was lights out for R-Truth. That was all she wrote. And Ziggler picks up a much-needed victory here tonight. And now, as we can see here, looking back at the replays of this one, this was a very back-and-forth matchup here. As we can see, the big elbow, thought that might have been it. And then we also saw, later on, we saw the little Jimmy and Zigzag were both kicked out of, but the super kick. Now, what the hell? What the hell again? Again, the lights went out, and Undertaker, a choke slam, taking down Dolph Ziggler. What is the Undertaker's... Wow. Undertaker's really been making statement after statement here tonight since being kicked out of the Shield. But right now, we're about to find out who will Triple H's partners be at TLC when they take on the Shield. The Shield are coming out now, ready here to find out, because Triple H, last episode of Main Event, did say that tonight on Raw, his partners would reveal themselves. And the Shield, they're ready here. Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose are coming down to the ring. They're here. They're waiting to see what, or I should say, who Triple H's partner is going to be and what they have to say. But yeah, the Shield, just kind of hopping up on the apron there, and they've been taking care of business here tonight. They kicked the Undertaker out of the group. That's a huge statement. I mean, the fact that they were confident in themselves enough to eliminate the Undertaker from the group. I mean, imagine what an ally he would have been. But wait, what the hell? You've got to be kidding me! Look at this. Rollins and Ambrose getting assaulted. That's Scott Hall. That's Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. Wow. Well, Triple H has certainly picked himself some big partners for TLC, bringing back the bad guy, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. I was about to say Razor Ramon and Diesel. Call them whatever you want, whatever they're known as. They have many identities, but wow. I guess now we can call them Triple H's partners. So the Authority appears to have gained some new allies, or bring back some old ones. Might be a more realistic way to put it. But wow. Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. They're back, and they are here to aid Triple H in his conquest to take out and just destroy the Shield. So, I don't know. I know Triple H picking some veterans there. Age could possibly be a factor. We'll have to see how that plays into effect at TLC, which is just 2 weeks away now. Now coming down to the ring for this champion versus champion match, the WWE Champion. One could say the champion of all champions in the WWE. This is John Cena, and he'll be taking on the United States Champion, the new U.S. Champion, Alberto Del Rio. And both these superstars can say that they won championship gold at Survivor Series. Cena beat The Undertaker to reclaim the title, and Del Rio won the Battle Royal to, of course, claim his first ever U.S. title. So really, ever since Del Rio was brought over from Friday Night SmackDown, he's been it almost seems like he's been given a bit of special treatment from Paul Heyman. What a German suplex there from Del Rio. But Del Rio's been having some impressive performances. We could take you back to No Way Out. He went back and forth with CM Punk. He had a nice match with Jericho and the world champion Mark Henry on main events, back-to-back weeks. And then, he kind of seemed to align himself with Curtis Axel, and they've been picking up some tag team victories, some well-needed victories for Del Rio. And then, of course, at Survivor Series, the obvious Battle Royal victory and U.S. title victory. But imagine what a victory this would be for Del Rio if he could beat the WWE Champion, the top guy on SmackDown, Raw. Jeez, what am I saying? The top guy on Raw, John Cena. Unless, SmackDown is red all of a sudden and on Monday nights. That was a pretty big botch on my part. But as we can see, Del Rio right away looking to go after those arms. And Cena, big tilt-a-whirl backbreaker there from Del Rio. But Cena, he can't let Del Rio start off with this kind of offense. He's going to have to protect the arms. because, you know, Del Rio, that's just going to soften Cena up for that cross arm breaker. Del Rio, of course, a submission specialist, so if he locks that in, I don't even know if Super Cena can power his way out of that one if he gets his arms damaged so much. I don't even know if Super Cena will be able to power that one, but never give up, never doubt Super Cena. I'm sure after all of his past, I mean, really, in Universe mode, Cena, you know, had a bit of a slow start back in WWE 13, and then really in 2K14, he really just, you know, turned the Super Cena mode all the way up. And, you know, going one-on-one with the Phenom, The Undertaker. I mean, of course, Cena's got to look forward to a TLC match with the Dead Man at Tables, Ladders, and Chairs for the title. And that's, you know, it's not a match type that Cena's completely unfamiliar with. He's competed in his fair share of TLC matches in the past, but in this Universe mode, something we haven't seen yet to this point. TLC, of course, the home of the Tables, Ladders, and Chairs match. So we have not seen a TLC match take place at all for anybody, anywhere, at any time in Universe mode. So this is going to be something new to see, a new experience for John Cena here in Universe mode. Because, I mean, it's obviously not one of his specialty match types. You know, he can't just hit the 5 moves of doom and make the guy tap out to the STF. No, 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 because you got to climb a ladder and claim the title. You got to drag it down from the rafters. So, I mean, you know, Cena, he's going to have to mix up his arsenal a little bit. And the same goes for The Undertaker, because Taker, you know, he does have that huge WrestleMania undefeated streak, 21-0. But The Undertaker, he's not too well versed with tables, ladders, and chairs. I mean, he's not too experienced when it comes to that type of matchup. This isn't a Hell in the Cell or a casket match, something that Taker, you know, has, you know, made his claim on. No, The Undertaker, he's going to have to compete in a tables, ladders, and chairs match. That's going to be an interesting match to see as we can take a look here. There's a cover, but Del Rio counters, reverses it into a pinfall of his own, and a kick out by Cena. One there. But, oh, big enziguri kick right to the back of the head of John Cena. And now snapmare takedown there from John Cena, taking Del Rio down. And now rakes the eyes, does Del Rio. And now Del Rio puts him up against the ropes. And, oh, look at Cena toss him up over the top rope. Del Rio manages to hang on. And now Del Rio, both superstars now on the outside. And Cena gets sent right into the announce table. And look at this. Head first off the announce table here at ringside. And, oh, what a big clothesline from Alberto Del Rio, Mexico's greatest export. And now just slamming Cena's arm down there, out there on the concrete. And a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker there, using Cena's own momentum against him. Del Rio gets back in the ring there at a 4 count. Cena's got to get back in the ring, and he does so. And Del Rio, another enziguri right to the back of the head. So not only does Del Rio, you know, with his submissions and his, you know, arm targeting, he's also got these vicious kicks that Cena's got to try to avoid, and hasn't done so well at avoiding up to this point. And look at Del Rio, big power slam, taking Cena down. And now stomps right on the arm once again of John Cena, really targeting those arms, trying to soften Cena up for the cross. Arm breaker, nice German suplex there from Del Rio. Now to the back of the head. There's a cover, and no, only not even a 1 count. Cena kicks out. And now Del Rio puts Cena, but once again Cena counters. And Del Rio here gets tossed right back into the ring as Cena now could maybe be about to set him up for the 5-knuckle shuffle. Perhaps we can just get him in the center of the ring. But nope, Del Rio saw it coming, rakes the eyes of John Cena. Now look at this, right into a cross arm breaker. Cena, I don't know if he's going to be able to power his way out of this one. He's got to fight. He's in the center of the ring. No rope break for John Cena. He's going to have to try to fight his way out of this. And Cena manages to escape there. Somehow, some way, Cena managed to fight his way out. And now Cena with a Thez press. And now going to fire right away with the punches to the face of Alberto Del Rio. And that, wait a minute. Wait a minute. John Cena. He's not going to try this. He's not really going to try this. Cena with a cross arm breaker now on Alberto Del Rio. Well, I got to say turnabout's fair play in this situation. Can Del Rio find his way out of this one? And yes, he does. He manages to escape. Of course, Cena not too much of a submission specialist. I mean, he's not. I mean, he of course has the STF, but not really more of a technical submission style. Someone like Del Rio with the cross arm breaker. Look at this arm drag off the top rope there. And now Del Rio just kind of taunting away to the fans, but gave Cena some time to recover. Oh, but a nice knee right to the gut Nice counter from Del Rio, and now big clotheslines. Ducks one from Cena, and Cena off the ropes into a Total World backbreaker from Del Rio. Could that be it? 1, 2, no, not even a 2 count. Cena kicks out. And now Del Rio is going to send Cena over there to the corner. Could be looking for that enziguri kick to the side of the head. That could be it. Cena could be out cold. Del Rio could be moments away from victory here, but oh, wait a minute. Cena counters. Belly-to-belly suplex. Well, more just like a belly-to-belly power slam. Taking Del Rio down to the mat. And now Cena looking for the 5 moves of doom here. Hits the shoulder blocks. Ducks a clothesline. And takes Del Rio down with the slam. And now, oh, looking for a cover off of that. That could be it, 2, 3. And that is it. John Cena has defeated the United States Champion, Alberto Del Rio. Well, actually, it was a pretty good matchup there. We surprisingly saw John Cena use the cross arm breaker. It was a very shocking move right there from Cena. Maybe trying to send some sort of a message to the Undertaker. Just kind of saying, you know, I'm willing to expand my arsenal and, you know, do something outside the box to win a match. Are you willing to do the same? Maybe something like that. But Del Rio, I mean, not to take anything away from Del Rio, he put on quite a performance in this one. But in the end, Cena just supered his way. He just Supermaned his way to a victory here tonight. And now, look at this. Look at such a good spot. Oh, but a low blow from Del Rio. Cena was going to help Del Rio back to his feet. Del Rio would have none of that. And just attacking Cena right where the sun don't shine. And, oh my God, not again. The lights have gone out again. This can only mean one thing. Oh, there's the Undertaker, center of the ring, just waiting. Cena, oh no. Oh no, Cena, this is not good. The Undertaker, he's got him up. Look at the height, last stride, taking Cena down. Oh, and that's not it. The Undertaker just relentless right now. Waiting for Cena to get back to his feet, and oh no, he's going to go for it. He's looking for a tombstone pile driver, and takes Cena down to the mat. What a statement here from The Undertaker, but I want to thank you all for watching this episode. Stay tuned for more, and keep on YouTubing.